Alright, so I thought this would be a little bit of an interesting video to do. It's gonna be super short and sweet because I'm not really doing a tutorial. I have no idea whether or not this will even work. But what I'm trying to do is make keto macaroons. I love making macaroons, but I'm keto, so I can't really eat them. So I wanted to see whether or not I could have the fun of making macaroons while also not waste them. So I'm doing a half recipe of Joshua Wilson, I believe, Willman macaroon recipe. I have 56 grams of almond flour here. That equals 15 carbs and just what's there. So, no, not 15, 7.5. Then I have Swerve, the ultimate sugar replacer, confectioner sugar here. I have monk fruit here for the egg white mixture. Not everybody in my house is awake yet, so I'm not going to be using the food processor. I'm just preparing my ingredients. So yeah, I have 108 grams of Swerve to replace my powdered sugar. Now, other than the fact that most people probably know that macarons are very technical, I'm weighing this because I'm trying to get an exact 1:1 ratio of the powdered sugar. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the next step. Next step is 3/4 teaspoon sea salt. I'm just gonna put a pinch. Alrighty, so this one I followed the regular recipe, didn't change anything, and then I'm going to adjust the second half so that I have like one macaron each of both. I used heavy whipping cream, and then when that didn't work, I just poured a random amount of water in there and ended up with this. So these are gonna sit for an hour, and then I will show you what I do next. Alrighty, so these have been sitting for an hour. He's screaming, so sorry. These are just for me and my family, so I'm just gonna grab this spoon. Okay, we kind of got a shell. Those have definitely hardened. Yeah, okay, I actually have some high hopes. Secondarily, these are normal macarons I made for my neighbor. Alrighty, this is what we ended up with. I'm gonna let these cool while I make some icing. Alrighty, so let's get these off the tray. Ooh. Ow. Okay, there we go. So that's one whole macaron. Honestly, I'm not sure I can even call these macarons, or macarons, I guess. It's the proper term for them. Oh boy. Okay. Step yet. This is very difficult to do with one hand. Okay, so here are all the ones where I did not adjust the recipe. I did split it in half. That'll make 4 macarons, one for each member of my family. Okay, next up are these guys. These I adjusted the recipe just a little bit to try and get them a bit runnier. These seem to be a bit more like the smoothness of macaroons. but not quite anything else. Okay, these are going to go into the fridge. Then I'll turn them into macarons. And I'll show y'all what the results are. First off, we can say they definitely don't look like them. This is what an actual macaron looks like. And even this one isn't the best example, but it has feet. None of these have feet. It's smooth, this one's smooth, and it's slightly thick, which these are slightly thick. So yeah.